welcome you to the Entrada 2023 graduation ceremony. As many as you know, Calvin University is a Christian academic community dedicated to demanding intellectual inquiry. Our mission is to equip Calvin to think deeply, to act justly, and to live wholeheartedly in Christ's agents of renewal in the world. From its early beginnings in 1987, the Entrada Scholars Program has committed to be a pathway for underrepresented students to experience higher education through Calvin University. Entrada is a Spanish word meaning entrance or gateway. This program equips minority students with the tools to be ready for college. Between 1990 and 2022, 1,842 students participated in Entrada. Today, 66 more scholars are joining the Entrada family. During these past 3 weeks and a half, the Entrada scholars engaged in academic, spiritual, and social preparation for college. We would like our families and our friends to take a moment to show you a glimpse of the many activities that the Entrada scholars experienced while they were here on campus.
Congratulations to all of you for finishing this program. I'm so proud of all of you. If I could leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to always authentically be yourself. There are always going to be people that you can't please. And so it's always better to be yourself and have people not like you for who you really are than to have people like you for someone who you're not.
So my advice for you all is to get plugged into spiritual resources here on campus. With Calvin being a Christian university, there are a lot of different opportunities to grow in your faith and explore your faith, whether that's talking to Pastor Mary, or going to chapels, or participating in Bible studies across campus. I think for me, it's really helped me build my own faith and build community with those around me.
Hey, so college can be pretty stressful sometimes, and I think it's almost intentional that way. You got papers, you got exams, you got all these different things you got to think about socially. So just make sure that you spend some time intentionally to de-stress and make sure that you're doing okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta thank my coaches, my trainers, man, you know.
Hey guys, it's me, Stell. My advice to you is get some sleep. You're probably looking at me like, I don't need sleep. All I need to do is get my paper in, study. You need sleep. At least 7 hours. But try to aim for 8 hours almost every day. There are times where you guys will have sleepless nights. Do your best to get some sleep.
Hey guys, my advice for you guys would be to get involved in as many clubs as possible and step out of your comfort zone. It might be easy to just stick with the friends you made during Entrada, but to have the best college experience, it's really essential to get out, get to know people, try new things.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was so worth it.
I saw God, bro. Now we're like, hey, bro, I saw the Lord too.
He's taking his new clothes.
My advice to y'all is that I don't really have any advice because I'm not done with college and I don't feel comfortable giving you advice. But I will say, learn from your mistakes and don't be dumb. Be wise. You guys are old enough to make your own decisions, so I'd say you're gonna make more mistakes than you think you are. So learn from them. Yeah.
Hey scholars, a key advice I would want to give you guys is to use your academic resources and talk with your professors. They're here to help. Here at Calvin, they care a lot about your mental health and your academics, so if you have anything going on, just talk to them. They're super understanding, and the academic resources here are also here to help you.
this?
This is water. Let's go!
My name is Steve Tuit, and I'm the academic director for Entrada. I'd like to thank you again for coming. And I hope that that video gave you just a little sense of the fun that our scholars had. But I will remind you, they did also take a college class. So, you know, it wasn't all fun and games. We who work with Entrada we've had enough experience doing this to recognize the incredible value that this program has for our scholars and for the Calvin community. We cannot do this without a number of donors who make it possible to our scholars at far less than the actual costs. There are a number of individual donors who participate in that, but we also have some corporate and institutional donors whom we'd like to acknowledge now. We'd like to acknowledge, and I believe they're listed on the next slide, the Meyer Foundation, which does a wonderful job supporting this program, Wolverine Worldwide, which does a wonderful job supporting this program, and Butterball Farms, which also offers an individual scholarship every year for a scholar to attend. So before we move on with the rest of the ceremony today, would you please join me in thanking those donors?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ellen Lee, and I had the absolute pleasure of being the program coordinator for Entrada Scholars Program 2023. This year's Entrada theme was Light of the World, and it was inspired by Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16. And I believe it was a powerful reminder for our scholars that they have the potential to be light of the world, radiating goodness and truth in their actions and in their words. As young individuals pursuing higher education, this verse calls upon them to embrace their unique capacity to illuminate the lives of others around them. And just like a lamp is placed on a stand to provide light for all, we encourage our scholars to be their light around the students and in the communities that they're in. I believe that embodying these values such as compassion, kindness, and integrity, we can hope that they will make a profound impact in their communities and beyond Calvin.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Michelle X. Taylor. I am one of the academic coaches here for Entrada, and we will do the responsive reading for Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16. What I would ask is Ellen is going to say the first passage, and then please, congregation, follow along with me under all.
Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you.
You all salt of the earth, but if salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot.
You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house.
In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify our Father in heaven. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is Isabel Mussel. I served as the Senior Resident Assistant this year for Entrada, and I get the honor of introducing our featured talent show performance today. So we have Christopher Kingdom Greer and Eva van Klompenberg singing the song Until I Found You. As you kind of saw in the recap video, you got a glimpse of their performance. They sang in the Entrada talent show last week, and their beautiful harmonies and vocals definitely moved the crowd. It was very fun to listen to. So if you want to welcome Eva and Chris.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jesus Delgado, and I served as one of the resident directors this year at Entrada, and I get the honor of introducing our junior speaker. So from the very first day of Entrada, our junior class speaker displayed a quiet confidence and charisma that drew people to him. While not being the most extroverted person right out of the gate, this scholar made a conscious effort to interact with as many scholars as he could. Our junior speaker was always involved wherever he could and was always open to playing a game of foosball or pool with other people. The concern he had for other scholars also did not go unnoticed. This particular scholar would spend a lot of time checking in on his fellow peers to make sure they were having a good time. Our junior speaker was part of the glue that held our community together these past few weeks. To this end, it is our honor and pleasure to introduce our junior speaker for the 2023 Entrada class, Maxwell Huizenga.
All right, good morning. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of Entrada 2023. Good morning. It is a great honor and excitement that I stand before you today as we celebrate the culmination of our journey. In the Entrada program, this moment marks a significant milestone in our lives, and it's a testament to our hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to furthering our academics and embracing vibrant cultures. When we first embarked on this journey, many of us had no idea of the incredible experiences and opportunities that lay ahead. We embarked on this path with a genuine curiosity, driven by a desire to expand our horizons and connect with people from different backgrounds. We were drawn by the promise of great fortune, forging long-lasting friendships, and finding community of loving people. And now, as we stand here today, we can proudly say that we have achieved all those, and that will forever shape our lives. Our time in the Entrada program has been more than just memorizing vocabulary and taking extensive tests and going to study tables. It's been an exploration of the human experience and an invitation to walk in the shoes of others, and a celebration of the beauty of diversity. Through our studies, we have broadened our perspectives, fostered empathy, and developed a profound appreciation for the interconnectedness of our global community. As we move forward, equipped with our newly acquired academic and cultural skills, let us remember that the purpose of Entrada is not just college access, but also connection. The Entrada program has opened doors for us, enabling us to build bridges and forge meaningful relationships with people from all over the country and beyond. It has empowered us to engage with different cultures, fostering mutual respect, understanding, and collaboration. Furthermore, our journey in the Entrada program has taught us the value of perseverance and resilience. Graduating from Entrada is no easy feat, and each one of us has faced challenges along the way. We stumbled into new territory, grappled with long days of work, and a few of us even found ourselves trapped holding up water pipes in the basement. But we persevered. We embraced every setback as an opportunity to grow, to learn from our mistakes, and to emerge stronger and more determined than ever. The resilience we have cultivated through this process will undoubtedly serve us well in all aspects of our lives. As we stand on the threshold of a new chapter, let's take a moment to express our gratitude. Let's express our appreciation to our dedicated professors and mentors, whose unwavering support, patience, and passion for teaching have guided us through this incredible journey. Let us thank our families and friends, whose encouragement and belief in our abilities have been a constant source of motivation. And let us not forget to thank one another, our fellow graduates, our comrades, for the shared camaraderie, laughter, and collaborative spirit that has made this experience truly remarkable. Now, as we prepare to embark on our individual paths, let's carry the lessons we have learned in the Entrada program with us. Let us embrace the unknown with open hearts and open minds, just as we did when we first embarked on this academic adventure. Let us continue to seek out opportunities to engage with diverse cultures, to be curious learners and global citizens who strive for understanding and empathy. And finally, let us remember that the Entrada program is not only a tool for college access, but also a powerful instrument for positive change. As we venture forth into this world, let us be lights, using our God-given gifts to bridge divides, to promote dialogue, and to advocate for social justice and equality. Let us be ambassadors of empathy and cultural understanding, reminding others that through Christianity, we can celebrate our differences and find common ground, truly showing what it means to be the light of the world. Congratulations, graduates. Today, we celebrate not only our academic achievements, but also the indomitable spirit that has carried us through this transformative journey. As we move forward, let's embrace the infinite possibilities that lie before us, armed with the power of community, a deep appreciation for culture, and an unyielding determination to make a difference. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tiaja Martin, and I served as the other resident director for this year's Entrada program. The scholar that will be speaking on behalf of the senior class is a scholar who we think best embodies the theme for this year's Entrada program, Be the Light. Since the beginning of Entrada, this scholar has continuously shown respect towards his peers and the staff, creating space of authenticity for his community. He regularly encouraged his fellow scholars and pushed them to grow outside of their comfort zone while doing the same for himself. He eagerly participated in all group activities with high energy and enthusiasm. One profound example of this was during the group bonding jump rope activity that we did on the second day of the program. He demonstrated leadership by taking initiative to guide his peers through verbal directions and continuously encouraging them to try again. This scholar has truly been a light in this program, and we are sure that he will continue to succeed in his time here at Calvin as a child of God, as a scholar, and as a soccer athlete. Please welcome Quinten Latchett to the stage.
Good morning. How's everyone doing today? So obviously, my name is Quinten Latchett. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm honored to be the senior representative of this amazing group of 2023 Entrada scholars. My time at Entrada has prepared me for a lot of things. Probably not the Michigan winters being from Texas, but I'll make it through. I remember arriving here uncertain of how this experience was going to go, walking into the dorm feeling nervous, anxious, and stressed about being in a new environment far away from home, in addition to cramming a college course in 3 weeks with all unfamiliar faces. However, it wasn't until meeting my community group that night that I realized that we're all in the same boat, and it was in that discomfort that I found peace knowing that I was not alone. As the days went by, the nerves I was feeling began to subside, and I was beginning to get used to the daily routine. I started to come out of my shell, and my circle of friends started to expand. It took being vulnerable and uncomfortable with them to grow and become closer to everyone. And as my friendships began to grow, I began to realize how amazing and genuine everyone in this program really is. And that's when it hit me. I remember my dad telling me a quote, and that was before going to this program, that in order for you to succeed, you need to be put in uncomfortable situations. And this translated to me becoming more open to approaching people instead of waiting for people to approach me first. As we all became more comfortable with each other, we started to learn each other's stories and how each of us got to this point in life. Hearing everyone's story made me realize that we actually have a lot more in common than we thought. That's when our friendships delved into a deeper level. We began to authentically present ourselves without the fear of being judged or embarrassed, just like how I showed y'all all my killer dance moves. So now, as we part into our separate paths and embark into new chapters of our lives, I hope everyone can take away something they've learned from this great program and apply it in their future, whether that be studying skills, social skills, or even how to ask for help. With that being said, I encourage everyone to ask questions and ask them often. It's better to ask a question and be a fool for 5 minutes than not to ask a question and be a fool for life. See, Mom? I do listen to things you say. I do. See? Okay. But in all seriousness, lean into one another. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because that's what community is for. On a final note, I want to thank everyone for the endless support and love you have all shown me throughout this program. I want to thank my friends for the memories we've made together, and I'm excited for the many memories yet to be made. I also want to thank the faculty and staff for making this whole program possible. And a special shout out to Dr. Kim for not only being an amazing person, but an amazing teacher and amazing role model. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank all my friends and family back home for the endless support you guys have shown me through my college journey so far. I love you guys. And with that, I want to congratulate all the scholars for their persistence, perseverance, and determination shown throughout this program. Congratulations, guys. We've done it.
I think you all have a little sense of why it's such an incredible joy to work with this program every year. The scholars are amazing, and it's an honor to get to serve them. I get to serve them in the academic director role, which means that I support the scholars by supporting their academic coaches, by being a liaison with professors, and helping communicate with the RAs at night to make sure that at study tables work gets done. And I would like to introduce you to each of those teams because that's where the heart of the Entrada program work happens. So we had 7 classes that were offered this year. The first was the GO 120 class, and when I named the people who were part of that team, if they're here, I would like them to stand up. GO 120 was taught by Professor Ken Bergwerf. The academic coach has been Rory Meyer, and Jason Perez has been their resident assistant. History 152 was taught by Professor Eric Washington. The academic coach was initially Mark Hessler, but he had to leave, and our rhetoric coach, Sam Dine, took his place, and Helen Lee served as their resident assistant. Psych 151 was taught by Professor Blake Reek. I love this community. Initially, Shannon Brown served as their academic coach, although I and Caroline Kutzman, who is one of our rhetoric coaches, subbed in at times too. And Chloe Kotwitz has been their amazing RA. All the RAs are amazing. Soch 130, Cultural Anthropology, was taught by Professor Todd Vandenberg. I don't know if he's able to be here today. Ken Yarnigan, whom you've already met, was their academic coach, and Nick Vitanto served as their resident assistant. Soch 250 was taught by Alicia Marr. Unfortunately, she is not feeling well. Oh, she is here. I'm so glad. This is the 3rd year in a row that she's gotten sick at the end of Entrada, I think because she pours herself into it so much. The academic coach for that group is Michelle Taylor, and the RA is Daniel Igwe. Com 144, taught by Dr. Kathy Grundijk. I don't know if she's able to be here. No. With Calvin assuming Compass Arts, Kathy, who is chair of the communications department, has been incredibly busy, so we're incredibly grateful that she has been able to continue teaching and supporting her Entrada scholars. Noah Matthijs has been the academic coach for that group, and Daniel Lee, or just D. Lee, as we call him, was the RA. And our final class was IDIS 205, which was an education class that looked at societal structures in education, taught by Eric Koyman, occasionally with John Walcott helping out. Craig Benzel has been their academic coach, and Stella Lim, still, as the RA. It is an incredible joy and delight to work with all of these people every year to give students this academic experience and support them as they become Entrada scholars. So thank you to all of you for your hard work in the program, and scholars, thank you for making those relationships powerful and effective by your contributions as well. Next thing we're going to do is honor each of those groups with the scholars included. They will come up. You'll hear each of the names read. We're going to ask that when each scholar's name is read, you hold your applause until the entire scholar course is acknowledged, because that way we'll get to hear every scholar's name, and we'll probably get out of here a little more quickly too. That's good. Thank you. So the first class will be Geo 120.
All right. Hello, everyone. Firstly, thank you to our wonderful RA, Jason. I'm Rory Meyer. As the academic coach for Geo 120 scholars, I just want to share some brief insight into the hard work and dedication of the 10 individuals in front of me. This exceptional group were wonderful and thoughtful collaborators, brave and inquisitive in their questions, and are the only group of students I've ever known who want to break the record for number of quizzes in a single day. Their artistic talent was unparalleled, and I'm so thankful I got to know each of these scholars over the last month. I also want to say thank you to Professor Bergwerf. We all have to thank him for his wisdom, his passion, and for the subject matter, and for a model of what it means to be a Christian, to love this earth that God has given us, to be responsible and accountable for our actions, to love our neighbors and our brothers and sisters in Christ. And I think I speak on behalf of all of us, Sarah, Edward, Max, Jaden, Victoria, Kanan, Jace, Harry, Janelli, and Charles. We promise to get out more.
My name is Jason Perez, and I have the honor to introduce you to the Geo 120 class. Sarah Awokashe, Edward Forson, Maxwell Huizenga, Jaden Lewis, Kanan Love, Victoria Nation, Jace Porter, Harry Robotham, Janelli Sanchez Puentes, and Charles Travera. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to introduce the History 152 class. My name is Samantha Dine. I was the rhetoric coach for these students who did a lot of writing, and also their fill-in academic coach for this last week. Prior to working with me as an academic coach, they were working with Professor Mark Hessler, and he had some comments that he wanted to share with you. From Mark, I'm so proud of the students in my Entrada group. Everyone started with a great attitude, and they maintained it throughout academic coaching. They worked so hard on the writing assignments and took all steps necessary to succeed in the class. This group is ready for their freshman year at Calvin, and I'm very excited to see them on campus this fall. I also wanted to add a few comments of my own since I've been working with these students. Those that fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. We all know the quote, but these scholars lived and breathed that for the last 3.5 weeks. I've watched them grapple with history in Professor Washington's class and in coaching, asking intelligent questions, challenging their beliefs, and beginning to understand the ripple effect of historical events in our world. Though they've been studying history in the past, these students have a very bright future here at Calvin and in the wider world. Their commitment, courage, and connections with one another will serve them well as they write their own histories. So I want to say congratulations, historians. I'm very, very proud of the work you've done.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Helen Lee, and I had the honor of working as the academic RA for this group of scholars. Beta Akari, Ashley Brea Tejeda, Rose Campbell, Priscilla Cha, Michael Dykstra, John Nicholsberg, Jenna Perez, Andrew Slaughter.
Hello, my name is Caroline Kuntzman, and I had the honor of working with this incredible group of scholars over the course of Entrada. One of the most intriguing mysteries in the universe is how a collection of around 150 billion cells allows each of us to experience emotions, think and reflect, and respond to the world around us. It's the human brain. During this program, under the guidance of Professor Reek, these scholars explored the major topics in psychology, including how psychological research works, human development, intelligence, learning, and memory, social psychology, and psychological disorders and treatment. They approached their studies with great enthusiasm, and they learned through the lens of how a Christian perspective on psychology allows us to relate to ourselves and the Creator. Please join me in honoring these scholars.
My name is Chloe Kotwitz, and I get the pleasure of presenting the awards. So first we have Atsoma Agbu, Olivia Crockett, Melina Den, Sandra Gomez, Orlando Hernandez Peralta, Katrina Nguyen, Evie Ugama, Isis Reyes, and Alexia Sierra.
Hello, my name is Kim Jernigan, and I had the privilege and honor of serving as an academic coach to the SOCH 130 Cultural Anthropology. When these students first came, they were students, full of energy, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And after just a short period of time, they became a family, helping one another, encouraging one another, and giving their best. And I told them that I wasn't gonna cry, so I'm not. I'm not gonna cry. But they became scholars. They became a family. They became what an example of a Christian should be, helping one another, caring for one another. And I had the privilege of watching that grow. So I thank you, parents, for lending your students to us to become scholars.
I'm Nick, and I had the privilege of being the RA to this wonderful group of young adults right here. So without further ado, here we go. Maya Flores, Jacob Foote, Caleb Gatlin, Reese Ingram, Sakina Latchett, Quinten Latchett, Eze Nwachukwu, Asha Snader. Caitlin Tolentino. Congrats, guys.
Hello again to you all. I am Michelle X. Taylor. I was the academic coach for Professor Alicia Marr's Social 250, and that's diversity and inequality in the U.S. This group here, and before I start with them, Professor Marr, you're the best. We have to hang. So, my kids will know what I'm talking about when I say this. To my beautiful Robins, Chris, Eva, and Stephen, and I should say my beautiful and intelligent Robins, Chris, Ava, and Stephen, to my sturdy and intriguing Badgers, Itzel, Christine, Sophia, and Ryan, and yet my also determined yet playful whales, Victor, Catherine, Corey, and Freylina. You will be a greatness needed in this world. I know when I first started this course, this group looked at me like, oh boy, who is she coming in to teach me or work with me? And I've been working with college students for over 16 years, but nothing gives me that good old kick in the shin that says do better than working with high schoolers coming to college. You all make me grow. You have made me grow. I can't thank you enough, my team. I know I lectured, but it's only because I always want the best for others. So as the song goes, he saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. I see the best in you because he does. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Igwe, and I'm the academic RA for these wonderful group of kids. I'm so proud of. So without further ado, Christine Ann, Freylina Esteves, Ryan Franks, Ava Guanlao, Sophie Hill, Christopher Kingdom Grier, Kat Livingston, Corey Mitchell, Victor Nyong, Itzel Santos.
Hello, everyone. My name is Noah. I was the academic coach with COM 141 with Professor Gronendijk, who could not be here today, and we miss her. I don't have oodles to say that hasn't already been said. We met a few weeks ago, we didn't know each other, and now we love each other. And that sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but the problem is that I can't capture how true it is. We didn't know each other, and now we are a family. These scholars have worked incredibly hard. There was not a better group of scholars here at Entrada than my group, of course. The most intelligent, the most fun. I care about you guys, and I'm proud of you, and other people have said I'm proud of you, but I really, I need you to internalize that I am very proud of all of you. You're gonna go on and do bigger and better things, and I'm excited to see what those things are.
How you guys doing? My name is Daniel Lee. I was the academic RA for COM 141, and I'm proud of you guys so much. Good job, guys. So, without further ado, Nicole Chang, who is not with us, but with us in spirit, Hannah Evans, Nana Kojo Frimpong, Alec Fisher, Ethan Mwabaza, Hannah Paredes, Nancy Perez, Jordan Scott, Emma Staub, and Eva van Klompenberg.
The end, the last class. In fact, the most impressive group, I think. We were fortunate enough to have Professor Quinten as our professor for this class, and it really delves deeply into issues that can be somewhat difficult. But this class entered that room with the desire to take part, to dialogue, to express their own personal experiences with this, and it brought both Professor Quinten and myself a much needed and breath of fresh air, because this group engaged deeply in the thought of shalom. But what would an academic exercise be, or a graduation be, without a little reference to Pokemon, Jason? Because you see, I was a middle school teacher, and a little bit of fun is necessary at these things. And as we know, each Pokemon has its own special power, and so do these young people. So Osei, who's not here, he was our hypno, chill. His voice so relaxing that you could not be but just in a space of eternal bliss, listening to his soft voice. Rodrigo, our Charmeleon. How can somebody not be a Charmeleon when they can wear patent leather, black and white loafers with shorts? Anna, our seal. Giggly, vibrant, just rolling around, enjoying life. Amazing. Carlos, as we know, he has many special powers. The easiest one, of course, was to choose Snorlax, because he can sleep anywhere. But he is our Geodude, the rock on which this class was built. The first one to engage in discussion, the first one to ask and be present in all that the class was doing. Then we have our Leilani, who's not here, our Psyduck. I have never seen anyone go to their head so much with their hands, in just embracing their head as if they were having constant headache, but they were actually in deep thought. If you knew Leilani, she did this constantly. Grace, our Butterfree. She can't wait to spend time here on this campus to explore and be free of her present hometown. And Nathaniel, we have to admit, in our class, when he was asked to remove his ponytail, everybody went, "Oh, Your hair, our nine tails, definitely. And Lucy, our Pikachu. Because there was nobody more righteous, had more righteous anger than Lucy. For everything. And for those people that she didn't even know who were writing things that we were reading in class. Who is this person? But as we know, Pokemon is a beautiful world and ecology of diversity. They may not always agree. They may fight a little bit. They may knock each other out. But ultimately, they love each other. And deep within the recesses of your DNA, at those nucleic acids that are AGTC, you are uniquely and wonderfully made. Amen. I forgot Justice and Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Man, I was so close. Justice is our Pidgeotto. He already knows that he's going to be flying this world as a pilot. How many people know that when they come here, that they know who they're going to be? And Jennifer, she's our Persian. She likes nice things. Coach B, I have to have that new iPad. She doesn't need it, but she likes nice things. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm sorry.
And that's on period. Hi guys, my name is Stelina Lim, and I had the honor to be these wonderful scholars, their RA, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. Okay, we have Anna Callison Prieto. We got Carlos Cruz, AKA CeeLo World. We got Jennifer Garcia. We got Grace Moon. We have Justice Schaefer. And then we got Nathaniel Song. And then we have Lucy Wu. Woo-hoo. And then we have Rodrigo Alipio.
So at this moment, us RDs, Tiaja and I, are happy to present this year's Entrada Community Award. This award honors a scholar who demonstrated perseverance, service, and compassion to their peers. Before announcing the winner, we would love to tell you a little bit more about this person.
Throughout the program, this scholar has exuded a colorful and bright personality. This scholar's kindness and respectfulness brought her not only to spread the light amongst this community, but be a role model to all. This scholar is one not to be afraid to show vulnerability, but uses that to mold it into their strength rather than a weakness. This scholar is a person of faith that is never embarrassed to show their love for God and uses their faith to spread love and support amongst this community. On behalf of the full Entrada staff, we would like to present the Community Award to Isis Reyes.
The next community award is going to, oh. Okay. So each year, we have scholars who start off the program vulnerable, either socially or academically, and we prepare ourselves to support them as best we can to have memorable Entrada experience. What makes the growth interesting is watching our scholars discover themselves, learn how to advocate for themselves, and most importantly, they demonstrate a level of grit and tenacity which showcases what they're really made of. Before we announce the winner, we would like to name several students who actively sought us out for additional support, who rose from their own ashes to find their success here at Entrada. These students are our honorable mention and deserve recognition for their unfailing commitment to perseverance. As we say your name, please stand and stay standing until the last name is read. Freilina Esteves, Corey Mitchell, oh man, Eze Noachuku, Priscilla Cha, Orlando Hernandez Peralta, and Janelli Sanchez Puentes. Let's give a round of applause. All right. Our next award is going to be Most Improved. This one? Yeah. Our winner for this award shared his concerns for making friends very early, and he went out of his way to fist bump and converse with everyone. He openly shared his love for music with us, sang in front of us, shared his testimony in front of us, and talked tough topics with trusted people to keep growing. We believe this scholar has left a positive mark on all of our lives, and we are grateful that he trusted us to grow out loud with us here at Entrada. We want to recognize John Nicholsberg for our Most Improved Award. Woo!
For our next award, we came up with an award called the Positive Wallflower Award. So when we were thinking of a different way to recognize a group of scholars who were silently making noise by being great community members, we debated between calling this award a positive infraction or something else. We landed on the idea of a positive wallflower to bring attention to the scholar who was seemingly quiet, introverted, but still pushed themselves to grow and meet people. Believe it or not, that was a better portion of this Entrada group this year. While we know the attention may not be ideal for this person, we want to make sure our scholars understood that the Res Life team took notice to everyone who sat on the outside but made sure no one was left out. This particular scholar was friendly to everyone, went to the gym with groups of people, bonded with his RA, talked, and laughed with a number of his peers. He was never loud or attention-seeking, but when he did open up, his presence was felt. It also made others feel empowered to share theirs. We would like to recognize Jaden Lewis for being our 2023 Positive Wallflower recipient.
If we could have our scholars that were noted as honorable mention, please stand. We also have a gift for you.
Well, the next event is a very special guest that we have. And when I think about her, one word always comes to mind, and that's how personable she is and how engaging and really how important for her is to create those connections. And I have the pleasure of meeting her maybe not too long ago, but she has made a huge impact in my life, and I have seen how she has made that big impact already in Calvin with the little, probably a year or a little less than a year that she has been here. So it's a great honor and a special guest that we have today in the graduation, and she would like to give some words of wisdom to our class. Without further ado, I would like to honor and present Joanna Boer.
Good afternoon, all. It's such a privilege for me to be here, truly. What a spectacular experience this is. Such a wonderful thing coming out of Calvin University. Welcome to all our special guests, to our parents, staff, and faculty. I see you. I acknowledge your amazing work these past few weeks. Thank you so much. And to the Entrada scholars, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. So hear this, and you've been hearing this these past few weeks. You are the light of the world. I'm going to have to kind of move my eyes back and forth, because I want to make sure you know I'm looking at you, I'm speaking to you. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Your theme verses for this year from the book of Matthew are worth repeating. This calling is no small task, but today I'm here to encourage you with all the reasons why you are up for the challenge. First, because I see your gifts and talents. I see the academic rigor it took not only to be accepted into this program, but to complete university-level coursework ahead of college age. You have what it takes to thrive in college, and you just proved it. Well done. And though you are clearly students with great potential, remember, your calling is not about performance. It's about heart. God asks us for our best, not perfection, not what everyone else has, but what we have to the best of our abilities and our strengths. So, as you go into your final year of high school, or your first year here at Calvin, it's easy to get caught up in feeling overwhelmed or inadequate or unequipped for the task ahead. But remember that God only asks you to do your best in these moments. Offer all of what you have, bring forth all of what you've learned, and let your gifts shine. Take the moment to heed the invitation and know that God is with you, not just when you feel capable, but every moment along the way. He has given you everything you need to succeed. Secondly, we are on your team. And I speak on behalf of all of Calvin. We're inviting you wholeheartedly to use the resources this place has to offer you, because we believe in you and what you offer as a light in this world. That's why we have already committed to you through financial support to make Entrada a reality, and every student who comes to Calvin is supported by financial assistance of some kind. You don't have to go on this journey alone, and that's not just financially. Calvin's community is shored up with support, all waiting for you. When you need a spiritual mentor, we have an entire campus ministries office with resources for you. When you need specific community support, the CISD, or Center for Intercultural Student Development, is there. a counselor to talk to, a medical clinic on campus, or an academic tutor for a class that just isn't clicking. You have access to all of these services. For those of you beginning with us this fall, be bold in asking for what you need. Because in every step of your journey, Calvin is designed to accompany you to success. The university is here for you, committed to your thriving. And we are also excited and thrilled to receive what you have to offer us. Yes, you have something to give the university that only you can bring. In this group, we have people from Texas, California, Michigan, Maryland, Georgia, Illinois, Missouri, North Carolina, Florida, Wisconsin, and Tennessee, and the countries of Nigeria, Rwanda, the Dominican Republic, Uganda, Ghana, Cuba, Switzerland, Angola. With academic interests in physical therapy, computer science, pre-dentistry, pre-optometry, biology, engineering, graphic design, kinesiology, finance, music, political science, nursing, public health, social work, biochemistry, Spanish, psychology, education, philosophy and economics, marketing, pre-pharmacy, history, business, environmental sciences, and others are still deciding their best fit. As we've seen, we have athletes, artists, intellectuals, leaders. This campus needs you and your stories to enrich us. So, you must be ready to plug in and make these 4 years very meaningful. They will go by quickly. Start strong on day 1, fully invested. Use your Entrada experience as a head start. Set your mind and attitude that you will conquer your classes. Put yourself out there and get outside of your comfort zone. You heard that advice on the video. It's excellent advice. Be prepared to find friends in the unexpected. You will meet friends from around the country and globe, and you will never know who will impact you for a lifetime, as you have already experienced these past few weeks. I charge you in your academics, in your spiritual life, and your social life to use the next 4 years to get the most out of your experience in this world-class Christian university. Every opportunity brings responsibility, and I know you will use your opportunities at Calvin to launch good things in your life that will eventually touch and improve the lives of others. And for those of you stepping into your final year of high school, consider Calvin yours too. We hope this experience has been valuable in getting a taste of campus life and studies. We hope it has been enjoyable and meaningful. I get the strong sense that it has been. These elements of college readiness, academically and socially, will serve you wherever life's journey takes you. We will forever be proud and grateful that you took part in learning at Calvin. You might feel overwhelmed in this last year of high school, but please remember that you have the skills and everything in you to succeed. After all, you are a Calvin-educated scholar. You hold credit from this premier institution. And when you need a resource librarian's assistance in a final project or a professor's opinion on your college and career path, we're here for you. We pray your last year of high school leads you to Calvin, and we're standing behind you, supporting you, no matter your journey. And to all the Entrada graduates, lastly, but most importantly, you are ready to shine because God walks with you. Because he's able to do more than we can ask or imagine. And he has called you to be the light of the world. Thank you for being a part of the Entrada Scholars Program. Today and always, may you go forth and shine. God bless you. God bless you.
Entrada could only be a name without the scholars who participate in the program. It would only be a name without the people who plan it, who implement it, who create it, and to complete the whole program. So I would like to take a moment to recognize another group of people who has also worked tirelessly to make sure that this program is a success. They believe in Entrada's mission of college readiness, and they care wholeheartedly for our scholars. Can you please come to the stage to be recognized? I would like to say thank you to, well, maybe Joy is right there on the back. You won't see her, but it's right there helping us with the slides. Can you stand up, Joy? Can you stand up? There you go. There you go. Perfect. And Caleb Fernandez is right there as well. So can you just stand out there? Thank you so much. So both of them are working in our office, and they work through the Entrada program. They are Entrada graduates as well, but they work very, very hard to help us behind the scenes. So I would like for them to be recognized. Thank you so much, Joey and Caleb, for all you have done. I would also like to recognize Ellen Lee, right here. She's our program coordinator. She has worked day in, day out to make sure everything is set, and everything that looks smoothly well done is because there's a lot of work behind it. And sometimes when there's hiccups is when people say, why is not planned well? But she has done a great, great job. So thank you so much for what you have done. I would like to recognize Jesus Delgado and Tiesha Martin. Can you stand up, please? Thank you. They have worked very, very hard to make sure that our scholars are taken care of, our RAs are taken care of. This job is 24/7, Monday through Friday, for 3.5 weeks. It is extremely intense, but they are very passionate to make sure that the program works well. So it's important to recognize the hard work that you guys have done. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I would like to recognize Steve Tuit, our academic director. Thank you so much. He has been a pleasure to always work with. Everything academic related, he's the right person. He knows Entrada in all ways, and he's a great friend. Move it. Not yet. But thank you. Well, we're going to move about that. I was going to make it more a surprise, but every year since 2021, we started a new tradition of recognizing a staff member who has served many years in the Entrada Scholars Program. This year, we would like to recognize a special recognition to a team member who has been in the implementation of Entrada for many years. He said he has worked in Entrada for 16 or 7 years. He does not remember exactly. His first position was an academic coach for one of the courses of Entrada. He then served as one of our rhetoric coaches for many years until 2019, when he volunteered to be more involved and became the academic director for this program. He has served in this role since then. He is indeed a key member of the team who makes Entrada possible. He brings wisdom and great humor, and I have the privilege to consider him a friend. For his contributions to the Entrada Scholars Program, we would like to recognize you, Steve. Thank you so much for all you have done. Thank you so much. We're about to close the ceremony, and I would like to take this last opportunity to congratulate Entrada Scholars Programs. It's the scholars for Entrada, and I would like to say again, as many have already said, congratulations for completing the program. Be proud of what you have accomplished. It's not easy. Let those tolls that you are wearing right now on your shoulders to be a reminder of the college journey that you have already started here at Calvin University. Wear those with pride when you graduate from college, so don't forget them. For the upcoming high school seniors, we hope that you use the skills you learned here in Entrada to succeed in your academic future. And for the upcoming Calvin freshmen, welcome home. We will conclude this program with a benediction led by Kim Jardine, and after the benediction, we ask for, please to be seated until our graduates of Entrada leave the room. Thank you so much for coming.
I have the privilege of doing your closing benediction, so I ask that you stand. And as you heard so many times throughout this ceremony, that we're family now. So can you link arms with the person next to you? And as I say this so many times, I said to my students at the end of every Entrada coaching ceremony, when you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. May God shower you with his love, cover you with the blood of Jesus, and empower you that you may go forward and make a permanent, positive impact on our world. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Have a great rest of your day, folks. Thank you.
Family and friends, please join us on the undercroft. We have some refreshments. If you want to join us, it's downstairs. Please, we are welcome to be there.